Punnya Sai. Punnya from Bali MMA will compete under the global rule set 3 5-minute rounds. The judges will look at these contests in their entirety, so they won't judge round by round. Important to consider that if you're judging this one at home. Don't award one round to one athlete. Look at the whole 15 minutes to decide who your winner is. Punnya Sai from Bali MMA grew up in New Zealand. Very proud, though, of his Burmese heritage from Myanmar, and is predominantly a striker.
Yeah. All right, no back head, no spine. When I say stop, you stop, okay? Protect yourself at all time. Touch glove, back to your corner. Judge!
Punnya Sai, the boy from Glennon, is New Zealand. He's coming off 3 victories here at Rich Franklin's One Warrior Series. He's going to look to add it, make it to the 4th. He's been working on his grappling as well with the coaches at Bali MMA. Got black belt coaches Andrew and Anthony Leone. He's got really natural striking. He's been striking since he was 14 years old, under the tutelage of Mike Ikile, who's the current head striking coach at Bali MMA. So I'm excited for this one. Punnya Sai is a very talented kid.
He's a teammate of yours, yeah?
Punnya is actually a teammate of mine. We've been training together. He's been at Bali for about a year and a half now. His grappling's very improved, but look at that.
Good hips by
Punnya Sai.
Exchange knees to the body, and it's intensive stuff, isn't it?
Did you guys see that right hook? That landed. That definitely stung a little.
Yeah, Raghvendra Singh is no joke. He's a very natural striker as well. Likes to set up his punches off his kicks. Look for him to throw that inside left kick and then swing wild with those hooks.
Raghvendra looks to be naturally slightly bigger than his opponent. Big overhand right.
Punnya with the double unders. Drags Singh to the mat. He's in side control right now. Needs to pop his head out. Should be okay here.
So if Singh wants to put him in danger, he needs to switch his hips to that right side, right? So he's in the hole right now. Sai is now stepping over to mount. He's in a much safer position. Needs to push on the face of Singh to pop his head out. There we see that big ground and pound.
Working hard, yeah, covering up. Singh has to cover up because these are coming down quite heavily. Some of them are getting through, landing flush, but there's a lot of arms in the way, and he's trying to control those and at least suppress one of them so that he can use that right hand to land.
So Singh, needs to get his feet down on the ground in order to buck. You know, having his feet in the air is not going to help him. You see, now he's bucking, he's offsetting the balance of Sai. If he wants to escape from this, he's got to really buck and then turn to his side, right? He needs to pick a side, push those legs down, and get. That's easier said than done, though, when these punches are raining down at the speed that Sai is dropping these bombs.
He's clearly listening to you, Misha. He's trying, but these punches are relentless. They're really coming in at speed. Plenty of them. Not so hard at the moment because they're arm punches. He's not throwing them from too far back.
He's doing more of an overwhelming tactic. I mean, there's 2 ways that you can look to deliver ground and pound. One is just at speed, and you're overwhelming, and it's really difficult to defend because there's no pause. There's no break. And as you see, Sai doesn't know which one of those is going to come through hard because there was an elbow that slipped right through the guard with bad intentions. You know, or you could drop those with heavily and pick your shots.
I was just about to say, I wonder if the referee will consider repositioning them because the ropes are kind of getting in the way of Sai's offense. And they resume, and there's that bucking again, but he's turned his body round, Misha.
Sai looking to give it.
And he's tapped out, so he turned his body, and that was the end of it.
Punnya Sai makes it 4 in a row here at One Warrior Series. Finishes off Raghvendra Singh with the rear naked choke off of barrage of strikes in the 1st round.
I've got one happy Gianni Suba next to me.
I'm sorry, I am very excited.
That's okay, buddy. Your teammate is victorious, and Rich Franklin is watching. It only took a moment before the back was turned for the forearm to go in there.
Really a spectacular play. I mean, he did everything very well, and forced his opponent to give up, you know, Singh to give up his back. He had no choice.
Winner!
So there's your winner. One Warrior Series moves to Tokyo very shortly, in October, in fact. We can show you a little bit more about that.